Get ready to be swept off your feet by this incredibly moist, perfectly sweet, and utterly irresistible cookie cake that's about to become your new favorite dessert. So comforting, it feels like a warm hug on a cozy evening. This delightful treat seamlessly blends the best of both worlds. The chewy goodness of a cookie with the indulgent richness of a cake, with its crisp edges, soft center, and a generous sprinkling of colorful chocolate candies. This classic treat has been winning hearts for generations, and for good reason. It effortlessly combines simple ingredients with irresistible flavors in a way few desserts can match. Today, we're going to elevate this timeless recipe to new heights of deliciousness. No fancy equipment required, no complicated techniques, and absolutely no stress. Just pure homemade goodness that'll impress your friends and satisfy your sweet tooth any day of the week. And hey, before we dive in, do you want to forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on mouth-watering recipes like this one? Let's start by gathering our ingredients for this quick and easy cookie cake that's bursting with flavor. In a large mixing bowl, we'll combine 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This blend of dry ingredients will give our cookie cake its perfect structure and ensure it rises beautifully in the oven. Whisk them together until well combined, creating a light and airy mixture that'll form the base of our delectable dessert. Now let's move on to the wet ingredients that'll bring moisture and richness to our cookie cake. In another bowl, we'll cream together 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, softened to room temperature, 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar, and 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. This combination of sugars will give our cookie cake that perfect balance of sweetness and a hint of caramel flavor that'll have everyone coming back for seconds. Once your butter and sugars are creamy and well combined, it's time to add in 1 large egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. These ingredients will not only bind our dough together, but also infuse it with a warm, aromatic flavor that'll make your kitchen smell absolutely heavenly. Now comes the fun part. Let's mix our wet and dry ingredients together. Gradually add the flour mixture to the butter mixture, stirring gently until just combined. Be careful not to overmix, as we want our cookie cake to be tender and not tough. The dough should be thick and slightly sticky, perfect for pressing into our baking pan. But wait, we're not done yet. It's time to fold in 1 cup of chocolate chips and 1/2 cup of colorful chocolate candies. These little bursts of chocolatey goodness will add pops of color and extra indulgence to every bite of our cookie cake. Feel free to get creative here. You can use different types of chocolate chips, nuts, or even dried fruit if you're feeling adventurous. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and grease a 9-inch round cake pan or a 9-inch pie dish. Press the cookie dough evenly into the prepared pan, making sure it's spread out to the edges. Don't worry if it's not perfect. The rustic look is part of its charm. Pop your cookie cake into the preheated oven and bake for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the edges are lightly golden brown and the center is set but still slightly soft. Remember, we want that perfect balance of crispy edges and a gooey center, so be careful not to While your cookie cake is baking, let's whip up a quick and easy frosting to take this dessert to the next level. In a medium bowl, beat together 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, softened to room temperature, 1 1/2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt until smooth and creamy. If the frosting is too thick, you can add a splash of milk to thin it out. Once your cookie cake has cooled completely, it's time for the grand finale, decorating. Spread the frosting over the top of the cookie cake in swooping, swirling motions. Don't be afraid to get creative here. You can pipe on fun designs, write a message, or keep it simple with a smooth layer of frosting. Sprinkle some extra chocolate chips or candies on top for that extra wow factor. And there you have it, a perfectly delicious, incredibly easy cookie cake that's sure to become a staple in your dessert repertoire. Whether you're celebrating a birthday, hosting a party, or just treating yourself to something special, this cookie cake is guaranteed to be a crowd pleaser. The best part, this versatile recipe can be easily customized to suit any occasion or taste preference. Want a chocolate chip cookie cake? Simply use all chocolate chips instead of the candies. Craving a peanut butter twist? Add a swirl of creamy peanut butter to the batter before baking. The possibilities are endless. As you slice into your cookie cake, you'll be greeted with that satisfying crackle of the crisp exterior giving way to the soft, chewy interior. Each bite is a perfect balance of textures and flavors. The sweetness of the chocolate, the richness of the butter, and the warmth of the vanilla all coming together in perfect harmony. This cookie cake isn't just a dessert, it's an experience. It's the kind of treat that brings people together, sparks joy, and creates lasting memories. Whether you're sharing it with loved ones or savoring a slice all to yourself, this cookie cake is sure to bring a smile to your face and warmth to your heart. So go ahead, give this recipe a try. We promise you won't be disappointed. And who knows, you might just discover your new favorite dessert. Do you forget to snap a picture of your creation and share it with us? We love seeing your baking adventures. Remember, baking is all about having fun and expressing your creativity. So do you stress if your cookie cake doesn't look exactly like the picture? It's the love and effort you put into it that really counts. And trust us, once your friends and family taste this delicious treat, they won't care what it looks like. They'll be too busy asking for seconds. So what are you waiting for? Grab your mixing bowls, preheat that oven, and get ready to embark on a delicious baking adventure. Your perfect cookie cake awaits.